I found that whenever someone went missing in the mountains, at night my father would drag a suitcase home. When I asked out of curiosity, he only gave me a strange look and told me to go to bed, but the fresh red stains on the ground made me even more curious about what was inside the suitcase. When he dragged it into the kitchen, I secretly followed. I never expected the scene before me would scare me so much I fell to the floor, hearing the noise. My father immediately came out and told me to get out and sleep, ever since I could remember. My father had run a bun shop. Business was incredibly good. Some customers even drove from other provinces to buy them. They all said our buns were fuel for men and beauty elixirs for women. I always wondered what he put in them to make people so obsessed, but he never told me. 12 years passed, and I was still curious about the bun's secret. One day when he wasn't looking, I took a bite. The strange flavor was hard to accept, but seeing the endless stream of customers, I only grew more confused. A regular customer came to buy buns. I hurried to ask how they tasted. She said they were the best buns she had ever eaten. When I grew older, my father let me help knead dough in the kitchen. That day he dragged home another suitcase. I had always wanted to know what was inside, so I gathered my courage and held it down. Then I noticed red liquid seeping out. My father said nothing. He tried dragging it to the kitchen, but this time I refused to back down. I pushed him aside and pulled open the zipper, but just as I was about to see inside, he shoved me to the ground, closed the zipper in an instant, and dragged it silently into the kitchen. After he left, I touched the red liquid on the floor and smelled it. It smelled like blood. The next day, while helping him sell buns, I overheard customers saying 2 more girls had gone missing. I immediately thought of the suitcase from last night, so I casually asked to see photos of the missing girls. After selling the buns, I went to throw out the trash, only to find a blood-stained piece of clothing in the bin. It matched exactly what one of the missing girls had worn. I rushed to show it to my father, but he snatched it and burned it to ashes. Even so, I refused to give up. When he took the suitcase out again, I secretly followed. I saw him meeting a woman, the two of them preparing some tools. As they talked, I stepped on a branch. The sharp crack alerted him. He threw an axe, almost killing me. When he realized it was me, he quickly told the woman to leave. I rushed forward to see who she was, but he blocked me firmly. In the struggle, he suddenly collapsed in pain. I suspected he was pretending, but still helped him home. When I turned to get medicine, he stood up as if nothing had happened. When I returned with the medical kit, I saw him locking the door from inside. His strange behavior made me even more determined to find the truth. Since I couldn't follow him anymore, I had only one option left. I hid a camera in the kitchen, then pretended to rest in the living room. Late at night, he finally came home dragging the suitcase. I rushed toward him, but he still wouldn't let me touch it, telling me to get back to my room. I let go and walked away. But curiosity consumed me. After he went to the kitchen, I followed again, just as I was about to knock on the door. A sound from inside made my whole body freeze. I ran back to my room, took out my phone, and opened the camera feed.